August 24th, 1955, is the beginning of a nightmare that young Emmett Till was never awakened. Till and his cousins went to Bryant's grocery store that day. The cousin's story has remained consistent over the years, that Emmett wolf whistled at a woman named Carolyn Bryant. But Bryant's story has changed over the years. She first told lawyers Till grabbed her by the hand, asked for a date, said bye-bye, and whistled at her. But weeks later in court, she said the young Till gripped her with both hands around her waist. We know what happened 4 days after that. On August 28, 1955, Till was brutally murdered by her husband Roy and his half-brother J.W. Milam. They both confessed to the murder but were never found guilty. However, a different story emerged from Carolyn Bryant. She told the FBI that her brother-in-law, Melvin Campbell, fired the bullet that took Till's life. And years later in a book, The Blood of Emmett Till, the author says Bryant admitted she fabricated the story about Till making advances toward her. And just recently, Bryant's relative claims that Carolyn Bryant never recanted anything to the author. Bryant's story has never been consistent. But remember the name Melvin Campbell that Bryant mentioned to law enforcement. Campbell was identified in an FBI report, and his widow told authorities her husband confessed of his involvement in the crime. And then there is Milam's brother, Leslie. He ran the plantation where Till was beaten and shot in a barn. According to the FBI, he confessed on his deathbed that he had been involved in Till's murder too. All confessions that match a witness's story of seeing 4 white men in the pickup truck the night Till was murdered. That same witness says 3 black field hands were in the back of the pickup truck with Till. Experts say these 3 men were more than likely made to guard Till against their will. The young Till's body was thrown into the Tallahatchie River on this very day, 63 years ago, and was found on August 31st, 1955. Fast forward to today. The feds have reopened the decades-old case of Emmett Till, but no one has served any time for his murder. Which leads us to this question: will there ever be justice for Emmett Till?